It's barely 9 in the morning, and I have already gone on a jog. I have already approached a beautiful person, and had a lovely conversation with a couple of people as I was heading back from my workout. I've already made myself coffee, and I know that if I don't make this video, then I'm never gonna make this video. This is my only chance to get done what I have to do today. And the truth is, the more I have to do, the lazier I feel. The more my list of work grows, the less I want to do stuff. And so I feel like procrastinating. I feel like I don't want to do any of it. I feel like it's December and I just want to take a break and enjoy myself and enjoy my life. And just enjoy the last few weeks of the year and come back in again in January and get after it. But that's not how it's gonna go, right? I have responsibilities, people depend on me, and I am a professional, and I must act like one. So I'm sharing this because I'm sure there's someone out there who feels burned out. I'm sharing this because I'm sure there's someone out there who just wants to quit, who just wants to stop. Maybe not forever. Maybe you already know that quitting is not for you to leave something behind and never come back to it again. But you just need a break, man. And life does that to us. Life pushes us to a point where we just don't know what to do with ourselves. We just need to stop and get out of the pressure of being in such expensive, chaotic, crazy city in the modern world, in the Western world, and to find our peace. And man, that's okay. That's alright. In fact, we should do that, right? We should take breaks. We should definitely leave room for mistakes. We should definitely leave room for allowing ourselves to take a day off, take 3 days off, take a month off. I had to pause the video because my alarm went off. But off we go, we continue. Let's be doing life, no matter what happens. And taking breaks is a necessity for us, and we forget that. We get lost in the game of purchases, buying the next big thing, and constantly trying to keep up with the Joneses, constantly renovating our home, having a new car, a new phone. And there's a moment where you can sit back and ask yourself, of all of the work I do and all the purchases I make, what is actually bringing me joy? If it's the purchases, if it's having the newest watch and all of that, then great, keep going. But if there's a part of you that feels like this is not really bringing me the joy I wish to have in life, I feel like I'm constantly on this hamster wheel and running, then what you gotta do is slow down a little. Maybe the pace of life we're living is not for us. Maybe there's a slower pace that suits us best, and it helps our longevity. You know? When I work with children, I tell them when you ride a bike, it's difficult to go extremely fast and maintain the speed. But it's also hard to go very slowly. In fact, just balancing yourself on 2 wheels is extremely difficult, and not even touching your foot on the ground or moving forward, right? Just balancing on 2 wheels. So there's something to be said about a life that is well balanced, at a steady pace. And where is that steady pace? Where is that comfort zone for us? It has to be different for everyone because everybody is different. We don't know. You don't know where it is for you until you push the boundaries from every single day. Maybe the thing that brings me the most amount of joy is my discipline, is commitment to my discipline, commitment to the video, commitment to going on a run, commitment to meditation, commitment to my work, to helping others, to teaching, and to connecting with human beings. What is that for you? Right? Maybe what brings me joy is getting on a motorcycle and just being to myself and enjoying the sound of that beautiful engine. What is it for you? What do you have to do to be at your best? Because sometimes, as much as it's important for us to allow ourselves to take breaks, and sometimes we have to perform. Sometimes we have to step forward, step in. There is no time to take a break. And that's life. And this is my life today. You know, I have events to host, work to do, videos to make, and my own rituals and practices, right? Martial arts, meditation, music, these things to do in order to keep up with my own disciplinary aspect of myself, right? And that keeps me extremely busy. It saves very little time. But it's also the thing that brings me the most amount of joy. It's also the thing that makes me feel fulfilled. What makes you fulfilled? And how can you achieve that fulfillment day after day? We tend to think that we must have easy days and bad days, or we have good days and bad days. You know, yesterday I actually literally got in a car accident. And that was the beginning of my day, relatively. It was around noon. I had a great morning, got in a car accident, a little bit weird afternoon, and then I let it go. And I had a great evening again. A little bit of frustration, because you have to file a claim and things like that and deal with insurance. It takes time, right? But I was proud of myself for being able to handle a moment that is so chaotic for many other human beings with a level of ease. That's what I want in my life. That's when I feel the most power. That to me is the most amount of satisfaction. And I wish that for everyone, because I want every single person on this planet to be able to handle their shit with ease, wherever life brings at them. You're not the body, you're not the mind. Such a powerful statement. You can experience physical pain, you can experience mental fatigue, mental pain, but you're not it. That is not who you are. You do not need to identify. You do not need to attach yourself to that pain, to that suffering. Your soul is far greater than your mental and your physical capacity. So protect your soul, is what I'm saying. Cherish that.